After sewing a while, check the stitches to make sure they are uniform. If the stitches are not neat, try adjusting the stitching as described previously. Sew for about 5 centimeters beyond the ending point. Stop the machine and cut the thread with scissors. Now, let's try a real sewing session. Turn the machine on, lower the presser foot, and step on the foot controller without sewing the fabric. Make a chain about 5 centimeters long. Lift the presser foot and load fabric, aligned with the presser foot guide. Guide the fabric with your hands and use the foot controller to adjust the speed. Let's take a look at how to secure chains to prevent fraying. After placing fabric, run the machine without sewing to make a chain about 5 centimeters long. Pull the chain around in front and under the presser foot. Hold the chain and sew a few stitches. Cut off the extra chain with the knife. At the end of the seam, sew 1 stitch outside the fabric edge and stop the machine. Lift the presser foot and raise the needle, and then turn the fabric over. Turn the hand wheel towards you to lower the needle into the same position at the end of the seam. Lower the presser foot and start sewing. Finally, cut away the extra thread with scissors. Besides securing the chain this way, you can unseam the chain thread and tie it. You can use a hand sewing needle with a large eye in the stitch. Another method is to apply a drop of fabric glue to the end of the stitch. After it dries, cut away the extra thread. Now let's look at some other stitches and sewing techniques. For a 1 needle, 3 thread setting, remove either the right or the left needle. Always turn off the machine before removing needles. Turn the hand wheel towards you to raise the needle. Holding the needle in your left hand, use the included hexagonal driver to remove it. Before sewing a rolled hemming stitch, remove the left needle and stitch finger. To remove the stitch finger, open the front cover and pull the stitch finger to the right. Store the stitch finger in the front cover compartment for safekeeping. If you will sew without cutting the fabric edge, retract the knife with the knife lever in the front cover. Here, we'll show how to replace the thread. Cut the thread over the thread spool load the new spool and tie on the new thread. Lift the presser foot and turn the hand wheel to lower the needle. Under these conditions, pull the thread to the position of the knot. When the knot reaches the tip of the needle, cut the thread with scissors, raise the needle, and thread the eye of the needle. You can also replace the thread of the upper looper and lower looper in the same way by pulling the thread. Next, we'll cover machine maintenance. Always turn off the machine before maintenance. Be sure to turn the hand wheel to lower the needle. Open the front cover and use the included cleaning brush to clean the machine. We recommend regular maintenance. To ensure smooth and silent operation of the machine, oil the upper and lower looper regularly. Let's take a look at sewing techniques available with the optional feet. Always turn off the machine before replacing feet. Lift the presser foot and push the foot holder button to remove the presser foot. With the replacement foot aligned with the foot holder pin, lower the presser foot lever and attach the presser foot. Use the blind stitch foot when blind stitching sleeves of t-shirts, cuffs of sweatpants, or other stretchable fabric. To make a gather, attach the gathering foot and adjust the differential feed. With the pearl sequence foot, you can sew beads, pearls, and other decorations on collars or skirt hems. The piping foot enables you to sew piping between two layers of fabric. This option is useful for decorative trim on bags or cushions. And with the taping foot, you can cut the fabric edge while sewing on elastic tape, which is useful for sweaters, aprons, and other pieces. We hope you enjoy sewing your own pieces on your Brotehr overlock machine.